Hello Aries, we are Kemet. Thank you so much for joining us. This is for the sun, moon and rising sign of Aries. And Aries, beautiful Aries, let us see what is coming through for you at this time. Kilati Rakish, Kirakish Kiatur, Dalvarosh, Dalvarosh Ravi Rakiesh, Dalavalaviresh, Dalavi Rakiesh, Rikir Kiaturos Dalozatos. Rikiash kia viresh, talaviriash kia zarosh talavi. We're ready for your integration now, Aries. Deep breath in and a deep breath out. Deep breath in, kia turos talozatos, rivish riakiresh kilaturos talaver. Deep breath out, viatiresh, kiriesh riazut kia tarosh talavir. Deep breath in, kiviatos kiaviot, talavir kiazatos kiatur talaviresh, and a deep breath out, kiviesh, riatir talozatos kiavutos kiatir. Deep breath in and hold, kirash, kiavir, and release. Deep breath out. Deep breath in and hold, kiataros talavaros talaviresh, and release. Deep breath out. Keep breathing at ease, beautiful Aries. Lariesh talavir, riatur teturiakiesh katir, ratur, kiavish. Vilayash tavi. Vialatiresh, kiviatur. Viatu. Commitment. Viatish. Aries, divine commitment. You are finally feeling a lot more inspired and a lot more wanting, a lot more focused on committing to you. We have this vision of you lighting a candle and it's for you. We have a vision of this covenant and it's this agreement with you. You are finally allowing yourself a commitment to you, and it's not in a selfish way, it's not in a self-serving way, it's not in a me, I way. It is in, I honor what truly is important to me. I allow myself the well-being and the wealth and the richness and the happiness that I deserve. I no longer mistreat myself, mistreat my body, mistreat my experiences. I no longer allow others to, distract me from my path. I no longer give others preference or precedence over my own well-being and my own being in a way which then is diminishing to me, in a way which then takes away from me, in a way which then disempowers me, in a way which then suppresses and restricts and limits me, oppresses me. I allow myself to be in my full power, in my full capacity, and I really truly care for me, and I understand that I'm a beautiful, sovereign, precious being. There's a gentility you are allowing yourself, Aries, no longer just almost mistreating yourself or treating yourself in a way of, oh, it's okay if somebody does that to me. Oh, it's okay if somebody is like that to me. You're no longer just okay with people just misusing you or berating you or just abusing you or neglecting you. You're no longer making excuses for them anymore. You're no longer making excuses for people who dishonor you or who don't appreciate you. You're no longer making excuses for yourself, for putting yourself in spaces which you know are harmful, which you know are not aligned, which you know are a discredit to you or a disadvantage to you. You're no longer making excuses of anything. You are finally allowing yourself truth, health, care, nourishment, tenderness. It's a very Queen of Cups energy, a lot of water energy, where you're finally embracing who you are, looking after who you are, tending to you, tending to your needs, tending to your well-being, your mental well-being, emotional well-being. You're no longer just putting yourself into these experiences just for the sake of it. You are quite mindful. And it doesn't mean that now life is boring or not exciting, Aries, because we know you are that fire energy, that go-getter energy. No, it just means you want to have all the excitement, all the fun, all the passion, all the joy. You are just also wanting the baseline to be that you are looked after, you're cared for, you're tended to. You finally understanding that there's a higher quality of experiencing life where you can have the most wonderful, the wildest nights even, and yet you are so cared for, so loved, so nourished, so seen, and so respected and honored. There's a different caliber and different quality to which you are now allowing yourself, and you are now focusing yourself into experiencing life. And the key is self-love, self-love, self-care, self-nurture. um, it's just a lighter experiencing, it's a higher frequency experiencing, it's a more divine experiencing, it's just you, where you are truly balanced, and you are the energy you're balancing yourself to. You're no longer balancing yourself to external, no longer balancing yourself to what you enjoyed in the past. It is a present to you, balancing yourself to the present you. So to the source, to the love, to the power, to the truth, to the grace you are at this time. And as you do so, there are beautiful shifts happening. You're realizing, oh, so this is what I needed to do to finally call in the abundance, the love, the finances, the support, the romances that I wanted. It really had to do with how I was treating myself, how I was being to me. Of course, that's truly what I was attracting. And it's almost that you're getting a deeper understanding of energies and a deeper understanding of maybe how you have been to yourself. And we ask you that you are gentle in this revelation. We had a similar experience a few years ago when we realized, oh, we made neglect a love language. We made that people being arrogant and narcissistic energies towards us a love language. We made people using us a love language. We made people dismissing us a love language, because that's how we grew up. That was what we understood as love. That was the conditioning. We had to dismiss ourselves. We had to dismiss ourselves for everybody. Everybody else came first. It was okay for people to use us, and they called it love. That was how family was. That was how some friendships were. It was this betrayal of one, your own human basic rights taken away. But that's love. That's what you do. So only after a few years of, but then why? It was actually when we had come to the understanding of why did we attract our ex-husband, and not in a bad way, that he is a beautiful, beautiful being who has the greatest potential to just live an extraordinary life should he allow himself the magic he is. But he was, just like me at that time, wasn't aware of the magic, for the conditioning in the past had programmed me to running away from it. So we both met at complete resonance. We were both not in our truth. We just shifted within our truth where they did not do that work. And that was just the difference. We enjoy the healing. We dive deep into who we are, while they were still shy, for they were still operating on the fear of who they were. And that's okay. There's different journeys, right? But in that space, that we had asked, why did we attract them? Why did we allow ourselves in this relationship to become empty, to release all of our passions, all of our fun, everything that brought us joy? We just let it go. We focused just on this person. We lost all that we were. Why were we so willing and so easy to do that? And that gave us a reflection. We made these things a love language. Our absence in the experience and the presence of the other person being primary is a love language, for that's what we grew up understanding as love. So and even after him, just in different relationships, different friendships. And this is something this is something you have also been going through and healing, understanding your upbringing and how you relate. But now it's at a deeper, deeper, deeper level, Aries, because for the most part, we feel these are spaces you are unaware of. And us too. There are moments when we realize, oh wow, I didn't realize that I still make myself small for others' comfort. That needs to change. So it's these interesting energies where you are really understanding what no longer truly is aligned to you, and you stepping more into that which is a commitment, a divine commitment to your frequency. And it just opens up your physical experience into such beautiful, beautiful levels, beautiful richness, a beautiful quality of experiencing. And you finally materialize so many experiences you've been wanting to materialize in your physical reality, in your life. Okay, we are ready for the grounding, beautiful Aries. Deep breath in and a deep breath out. Deep breath in, breathing in source energy all around you. Deep breath out, breathing out tension, breathing out resistance, releasing your mind. Deep breath in, breathing in source energy within you. Virietesh kiturosh. Deep breath out, breathing out tension, breathing out resistance, releasing the mind. Deep breath in, breathing in source energy anchoring into each and every single cell of your body. And a deep breath out, breathing out tension, breathing out resistance, releasing the mind. Keep breathing, beautiful Aries. As you breathe, source energy anchors into each and every single cell, each molecule, each atom, your whole physical body, mental body, emotional body, spiritual body, source energy. You are source. Connecting to Mars, Aries. Mars is your planet. And Mars, in the past, Aries, in the older frequencies, was known as the god of war. And this is because the Mars energy was in illusion, in the destruction, in the absence of consciousness, reckless, proving its power through just physical, proving its worth through physical, proving its capacity through physical, with not any mind to itself or to others. Only in the afterthought did it think, oh, that probably wasn't a good idea. But in the moment, not really caring. And finally, this Mars energy shifting to its highest frequency, which is the God or the Master of gentility. Absolute gentility. For true Mars understands that, yes, I'm a powerful frequency, I can do so much. I can move mountains. I can raise structures and planets, and I can also destroy easily. Yet there is no need for me to effort, to flex my vibrational muscles to show that I can, that nothing can stop me. There is no boastfulness about this. There's no recklessness. Instead, we will be still within our frequency of source, still within our frequency of the divine feminine, still within our truth. And from that space we then receive the ways, the frequencies, the flows of our actioning. And now all of that beautiful power is now translated and transmuted and transformed and transferred into the most richest, most beautiful, most dynamic, and indeed action-filled experiences yet, within love, within joy, within creation, within care, within the highest frequency of care and gentility. We can create worlds indeed, yet we do not need to harm ourselves or others in the process. We can create worlds, and everyone, including ourselves first and foremost, is healthy, is well, is happy, is secure. Rati Resh Ravi Riyakiyesh, connecting you to the core of Mars, the awakened Mars, the divine Mars, connecting your source grid, and receiving now. And releasing any of the old Mars programming from your grid, Aries. Any of the old Mars energies that keep you in the energies of destruction or unawakened frequencies. Back to Mars for healing and transmutation. And you now receive the golden light codes of Mars. The depth, the richness, the divinity, the awakened energy. A higher mindfulness, which isn't a suppression or an imprisonment. It's not any limitation placed upon you. You now have a maturity. You understand that your source guiding you through experiences isn't a control, and you no longer now rebel against yourself. There's a maturity now aligning with your frequency, Aries, where you understand, yes, the guidance and the instruction from source is love. It's me, it's our energy guiding us as to where we are to be, as to how we are to be, as to what we are to release, as to what I am to learn and to grow into. It is my highest being, it's myself guiding the childlike physical energy of me into maturity, into my power. I no longer rebel against self. You no longer rebel against self, Aries. Rayashtavi. Rayashtavi, Rayashtavi. Rayashtavi, Rayashtavi. The Emperor is the divine rebel. Yet the divine, the divinity is now restored. Yes, you do things your own way. You simply allow yourself to love yourself along the way now, which has always been key. Always been key. Blessed be.